Good morning, Chris here, Treasure Loft Racing Pigeons for another one. This morning, it's time to set up the lights for the breeding season, so let's go see how we do that. At the same time, I'm going to be doing my morning chores. So one of the things I'm doing at the same time is setting up the lights. I'm setting up the lights to turn them on maybe 10 days before I pair the birds. It's December 11th today, so I'm a little bit behind like usual, but we're going to do the lights and we're going to start adjusting the food from the winter resting mix all the way up to the breeding mix. I'm going to take those 10 days to slowly increase the mix from the winter mix to the breeding mix. I'm going to introduce it slowly over that 10 days so that by the time it's time to pair them, they'll have been several days on the high protein breeding mix. Well, after I gave that vaccine, my birds went down with wet droppings. Now you can see them in there looking much better. So what we're going to do is these have been trampled on all day. So I'm going to scrape these, and then tomorrow morning we're coming out and we're going to take a close look at the droppings so we can compare them. And so I've been doing the products that I showed consistently every day since they went soft, and no antibiotics, no nothing. And we'll take a look at how they we'll look at them in the morning. Okay, today I'm putting some things on the feed. We're getting a little bit of oil. This is just olive oil this morning. I'd rather use hemp seed oil, but I don't have any at the moment. So what we're putting on here, some brewer's yeast. Get those amino acids in there and B complex vitamins. And then I'm putting a little bit of probiotic. All right, that's it for the feed. Now, for the water. This is rainwater, just collected. It's nice and clean. Whenever I can, I like to use rainwater because we have such hard water here in the part of the state that I live in, and it's rough on them. So I'm putting in my probiotic in the water. And then I'm going to put in my acidifier. And that's it. So that's what they're getting today. All right, guys, let's go give it to them. So if you guys remember back a video or two ago, we had some loose droppings. This is a follow-up. It's been about a week. You can see we got nice tight dry droppings again. Things are looking great. There we go. Let's come feed the hens. All right, that's it for the morning chores. Now let's go get the lights turned on. So turning on the lights, there's so many different ways to do it. This is the way that I do it. I don't have constant power to my loft, so I use this timer. It's made by Sentry. And it's worked really good for me in the past. So we got a little timer. You set the time of day on the clock, and then you just compress these little tabs. And that is how you set the timer for this one. So we're gonna go set this up. All right. So down here at the end, I have a little nail in the wall, and I just hang this thing in the wall. Oh, not that direction, this direction. There. And we're going to turn it on, and then run the power cord to it. What I got to do is run this power cord underneath. I'm walking the birds out in the aviary so I can open this door and feed this. We'll just plug in the timer. Now, with this timer, we have to set the clock. So I gotta see what time it is. We're gonna say 9 o'clock. So we're gonna turn the arrow to the time of morning. Right there, 9 o'clock. And then we're going to turn all of these off. Do a reset here. Okay, now, so we got it set at 9 a.m., which time it is right now. And then we want the birds to have the dark come on naturally. So I keep the lights off as the sun sets so that they can fall asleep comfortably and normally. And then I turn the lights on in the middle of the night and let it go through the morning so that it lengthens their day. So what I'm gonna do, so it's 12 o'clock, sun sets around 5 p.m., 6 p.m. I'm gonna let them fall asleep normally. And at midnight, the lights are gonna come on. So go there. Sunrise is about 7 o'clock, so I'm going to turn that on through sunrise so the sun comes in. There. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 hours of daylight time. All right. Now we've got our lighting unit. We used to have a market farm where we grew all kinds of vegetables to take to the farmer's market. And we don't do that anymore. So I have borrowed my grow lights to use as my indoor lights. I don't know if it makes any difference, but the bulbs that we use for these are close to daylight. And all we do is we put it in the column that is on the timing column. The green is the timer. And then this one, if I have any lights or power that I want it to be on at all times, I just plug it into this side. So there, just like that. And then I'm going to run another cord from that outlet through here to the other aviary. So that'll be the next project. Go get that cord and we'll do that. I'll just take this in and we'll connect the two. There, okay. So, as you can tell, this is a little bit of a pain in the butt, but I'm not going to wire this up for constant power. So this is what I do. I only do it once a year, take it down once a year, and piece of cake. Now we're going to do the same thing. We'll take this and feed it through here. Come into the hen section. We'll just plug it into this one. Now this cord that I've got dangling from the roof here, the birds constantly try and use it as a perch. So I have to screw that up to the wall or to the roof so that it doesn't hang down like that at all. Because otherwise they land on it constantly and pull the cord and unplug everything. So we'll screw that up to the roof. Okay, we're connected. Now, tonight we will power that on and check it out. All right, so what I'm doing here, is I'm just putting in some screws as keepers for the wire, for the cord, so that I can not have this cord hanging out in front of everything at all times. In with some screws, and there we go. Lights are ready. Okay, so we have light. Yeah, like I was saying, I don't really know if it matters. I don't think it does, but having these be bulbs that were used to help plants grow, they're the correct UV rating to simulate the sun, a broad range of UV kind of light. And I've used other bulbs before and the birds seem to respond to it just fine. So, all right, I got the wire, the cord trapped down up to the ceiling. Got it across here. Running through. Everything is well kept, clean. Birds won't snag on it. They won't land on it. In years past, they've actually tried to perch on a dangling wire, and it yoinks everything out. So, all right, on the other light in the hen loft, there are 3 bulbs that are in need of some attention. So I've grabbed a few extra bulbs. I don't know if you can tell or not, but there's 3 of them that are shot. One's completely dead. 2 are green, really low. Okay, well, they're not perfect, but they will do nicely. Much better. Okay, lights are in. Next step will be to slowly increase the protein level of the feed over the next few days. And we'll get them ready to pair in about 10 days from now. We'll definitely be documenting that. All right, thanks guys. I appreciate you hanging out with me for another one. Make sure you subscribe and like the videos, and join us for the next one. Thanks guys.